Hello and welcome back to Virtual Assistants for Dummies. I'm your host, Murty, and as always, I'm joined by the insightful Sridhar, our virtual assistant extraordinaire, and Lavanya, our curious learner diving headfirst into this exciting world. How's it going, you two?
Hi Murty. Feeling great and ready to share some tips today. This topic is close to my heart. I started out with a pretty bare-bones setup myself.
Hello, Murty. I'm doing well. Honestly, I'm really looking forward to this episode because setting up my workspace has been overwhelming. There's so much advice out there, and a lot of it feels expensive.
I hear you, Lavanya. Today's topic is setting up your workspace on a budget. This one's for all the VAs out there trying to create a professional and productive space without breaking the bank. Let's dive in. Sridhar, let's start with the basics. Why is having a dedicated workspace so important for a VA?
Great question, Murty. A dedicated workspace helps you stay focused and signals to your brain and to others that you are in work mode. It creates boundaries, especially if you are working from home, where distractions can be a real challenge. But here's the thing, it doesn't have to be fancy or expensive.
Exactly. Lavanya, do you have a workspace set up already?
Sort of. I've been working at my dining table, which is okay, but it's not very comfortable or organized. I know I need a better setup, but I don't want to spend a fortune.
That's a common situation, and today we'll show you how to level up without spending too much. Let's get practical. Sridhar, what would you say are the absolute essentials for a budget-friendly workspace?
First, you need a sturdy desk and a comfortable chair. But you don't have to buy new. Look for secondhand furniture on websites like OLX or Facebook Marketplace. Or even ask friends and family if they have something lying around. Next, lighting is crucial. A good desk lamp can make a world of difference. And you can find affordable options online or at local markets. Finally, keep your space organized. Use everyday items, like jars for pens or shoeboxes for cables, as temporary storage solutions until you can invest in better ones.
Those are great tips. Lavanya, does that sound doable?
Definitely. I love the idea of reusing things I already have. I hadn't thought about checking second-hand options for furniture.
Now let's talk tech. Sridhar, what's the minimum tech setup one needs? And how can someone save money here?
At the very least, you'll need a reliable laptop or desktop. If you are buying one, consider refurbished models. They're significantly cheaper and often come with warranties. Brands like Dell, Lenovo, and HP offer great refurbished options. For audio, a basic noise-cancelling headset is a must for calls. You can find good ones under 2,000 rupees in India. And for your internet, invest in a backup connection like a mobile hotspot in case your primary Wi-Fi goes down. It's a lifesaver.
Great advice. Lavanya, what does your tech setup look like right now?
I have a laptop, but it's pretty old and gets slow during video calls. I also don't have a headset yet, which has made some calls a bit chaotic.
Upgrading doesn't have to be expensive. Start with the headset. It'll immediately improve your call quality. For the laptop, you can try boosting its performance by adding more RAM or switching to an SSD, which is cheaper than buying a new one.
All right, let's talk about personalizing the workspace. How can someone make it their own without spending too much?
A few simple touches can make a big difference. Add some greenery with low-maintenance plants like money plants or succulents. They are affordable and improve air quality. Use inexpensive corkboards or clipboards to organize your to-dos or pin up motivational quotes. You can even DIY your decor. For example, print out free online artwork and frame it, or repurpose old jars and boxes into desk organizers.
I love the plant idea. I feel like that would make my workspace feel more alive. And I've always wanted to add a vision board. Maybe I'll DIY one this weekend.
That sounds like a plan. Remember, it's about making your space inviting and functional without spending too much. Lavanya, based on what we've discussed today, What's the first thing you'd like to tackle in setting up your workspace?
I think I'll start by finding a proper chair and headset. Then, I'll work on decluttering my space and adding a personal touch, maybe with that vision board.
Great priorities, Lavanya. Remember, it's a journey. Start with what you can afford now and build your workspace over time.
That's excellent advice, Sridhar. And listeners, if you are setting up your workspace on a budget, share your tips with us. We'd love to hear from you. To wrap up, here are today's takeaways. 1. Look for second-hand furniture and tech to save money. 2. Prioritize essentials like a sturdy chair, good lighting, and reliable tech. 3. Add personal touches with DIY decor and greenery to make your space inviting. Thank you, Sridhar and Lavanya, for another great discussion. And to our listeners, thank you for joining us. Remember, setting up a workspace doesn't have to cost a fortune. It just takes a little creativity and planning. Until next time, this is Murty, signing off from Virtual Assistants for Dummies. Take care and stay productive.